Welcome to All Things Economic. I'm Gil Matthew, Executive Director of the Nevada County Economic Resource Council. I'm not sure when you'll be watching this episode of All Things Economic, but it's being recorded on April 1st, 2026, April Fool's Day. Interesting, since economics is no April Fool's joke. You see, an economist is really nothing more than an accountant with no sense of humor. So, on the serious side, just when we economists get all of the graphs right, the curves accurately plotted, and the regression analysis done, human nature shows up and skews the whole findings. Take right here in Nevada County. For years we've observed and measured the growth of the tech sector. Then construction became king in the 70s and 80s. And now we have observed healthcare replacing tech and construction as the largest employers, with, of course, a commensurate rise in public service and government. If we go back to 2020, the largest sector of employment in Nevada County was government, at about 19.2% of the employment, followed closely by healthcare and education together at 17.7%. Then hospitality at 14.5% and retail at 12.8%. Then in 2020, a pandemic hit and the game changed. Welcome to the new economic engine here in Nevada County, remote workers. The number of employed residents in 2019 went from that of about 37,000 to approximately 44,000 in 2024, with little growth in population. Total population gain during the 5-year period was only 2,547. So the change in the number of employees is staggering. Staggering, which is a technical economic term. When we look at the number of employees within the county jobs in 2019, it was approximately 30,000. This dropped to approximately 27,800 today. The corresponding change in remote workers went from 7,000 in 2019 to 14,000 today. Some of this employment has always traveled outside Nevada County for work, but much of this growth is in remote workers that migrated here during and shortly after the pandemic of 2020. The disappointing data point in the employment picture is the loss of jobs in the manufacturing and construction sectors. Manufacturing lost 220 jobs and construction lost 140 jobs. These are the jobs that import wealth from outside the region to Nevada County, where it can multiply 1.3 to 2 times. Perhaps just as interesting as the change in the remote workers is how does that translate into wages? Remote workers tend to have higher paying jobs, i.e. Bay Area type wages versus rural wages. This has helped the economy in general. However, the significant rise in the cost of energy and insurance has offset much of that gain, and those dollars flow out of the local economy. So Nevada County is only slightly improved by these new higher wages. We will continue to watch this shift in the employment numbers, along with many other data points that are merged into the Nevada County Economic Index that we publish each quarter. Watch for the next release of the index on May 1st. Until then, this is Gil Matthew with the Nevada County Economic Resource Council saying, be well and thrive.